Here we are with WBO middleweight title holder Peter "Kid Chalk" Quillin. You were just honored as the Ring 8 Fighter of the Year here in Howard Beach, Queens. Tell me about that honor that you just received.
Oh man, it's a blessing to be able to grab an award for somebody that recognizes you for the things that you get to do for a living. I'm a boxer for a living and I love to do it. I didn't even wear my tooth today. I was just trying to make sure that, you know, this right here was a touching thing for me to be able to receive that award, man. It's like receiving that belt all over again, so I'm blessed to be able to grab this kind of award. It's a blessing to be in front of all these great people out here.
Of course, now you're a transplant to New York, but we've adopted you as our own. Tell me about that whole experience, you know, going from zero to hero in a matter of a couple years, a lot of hard work. I remember actually the first fight I ever covered was you in a 4-rounder. I forget, you were on the undercard of a David Tua fight when you were with Cedric Kushner, and I remember seeing you from that progression to here. Talk to me about that journey and just getting to this point.
Well, I think that the most important thing is not the destination, it's the journey of where you come from, where you trying to go, and you know, to be able to show that I show progression every time I step out there, man, it's like a blessing, man. You know, I wasn't ever told that I could be anything, but you know, to be able to be called a world champ, to be called Fighter of the Year, to be called such an inspirational kind of guy, you know, like I said, it just made me have an outlook of life very different, man. And to be honest with you, I just got word yesterday that my older cousin just passed away. My other cousin found him dead. You know, just to hear that and just, you know, like I said, it just lets you know that every moment in life you want to have is try to have the happy moments in your life.
My condolences. Tell me, the fight was postponed. He was supposed to fight Fernando Guerrero, I believe. Danny Garcia suffered an injury. Now the fight is April 27th at the Barclays Center. Is it still Fernando Guerrero? And tell me about what's going on with the new date.
Well, you know, like I said, you know, those are bump and bruises in boxing that I have for, but you know, I learned a lot about myself. So what else can I say about that whole thing that I just did? And now we just got more time. I hope Fernando stay focused just like I will be. And the rest of the card, man, we're gonna look to bring it back to Brooklyn in a big way. So,
give me your opinion on Bernard Hopkins versus Tavares Cloud. That's on March 9th at the Barclays Center.
Well, Bernard, you know, Tavares Cloud, you know, my last outing when I seen him fight Capetillo didn't look too good. So this is a chance where he can sweep that underneath the rug by just going out there and performing like he want to win and you know, take the older guy, the older lion off the throne. This is a good fight for him, but for Bernard Hopkins, who's still just trying to prove that if he still got it, like, we can never count him out. So that's why the fight has been made, is that we can never count Bernard Hopkins out. We all counted him out when he fought Trinidad. We all counted him out when he fought all the great fights that he put on. So, you know, I think that Tavares Cloud is going to have to bring the best of himself, not to, you know, get punished by the old guy.
My last question, I know one of your favorite fighters, Sergio Martinez, fighting Martin Murray. Tell me about that fight. How do you think that goes?
It's a good fighter, 2 top-level fights. You know, Matthew Murray, who's a top-level fighter in the UK. You know, and Sergio Martinez being one of the superstars of the sport. You know, can't knock the fight. It's a good fight for both of them. You know, to be able to dethrone Martin Murray, you know, dethrone Sergio Martinez could be good for him, but you know, he got to bring the best in him, because we've been seeing that Sergio been bringing the best out of himself and been putting on great fights, and hopefully I get the winner.